Coming to this retreat, in a special way, join me in welcoming our party leaders so far present this morning. The initial idea was that we would invite party leaders that have members of parliament. But then, in my discretion, I requested the organizers to allow me make special invitation to a very senior and respectable leader in General Shamonto, who has been in Parliament, to come and share with us. The purpose for this retreat could be more or two or three at the very least. But the most critical for me is to interact. I'm very sure that their colleagues here have never met each other. And it's strange, but true. Initially because the European Parliament began in not a familiar way. We began somehow in a Kidara-like setup, sessions in the parking yard, members sitting miles from each other, and therefore that appreciation and understanding each other never happened. Not forgetting that 82% of members are new. So kindly interact. That's the reason why we invited the party leaders, each of them, to have a moment to share with us. Some of these in our midst are veterans of the struggles that wake up every day to rekindle and reignite and provide a pathway. So the experience that we should get out of here should stand us in stead to make our work better by drawing from the experiences of some of the people that have seen it all. And finally, it should give us some moments of education. Some of the issues we address here probably are going to be new to most of us. Inevitably, learning is a continuous experience, and we expect to learn from these moments. At the end of the day, colleagues, we must get out of here with each of us willing to play their part. For the last 6 months we've been in-house, you discover that not all of us are fully involved in the platform of the opposition. A few people probably, or selfishly, knowingly or unknowingly, are occupying the space, are keen to sleeping on a chair that is supposed to be occupied by 10 people, and the one person is occupying it or maybe it by sleeping on it. So the only way of partaking of the space is to sit on his head or on his legs. So can we after here find a framework of ensuring that every one of us can play a part on the opposition platform in Parliament? My sense is that the interaction after 2 days should be able to enable us find a way of ensuring that each one of us is given space to exhibit their potential. I have not seen the problem. I want to hear the kind of space members like the Honorable Otikati Kanishpai. I know his potential. You are missing in action. Just single out. Even we take, not for any reason, but because I know what some of us here can do. We need to find a framework that can best bring out the best and the beast out of some of us that today is not coming out. So this retreat should help us to find a way. The Honorable Maxwell, you're missing in action. I was challenging DP the other day. Okay, your experience is needed by these members. We need to find a framework of having every one of us play a part, support each other, try to support the new members, understand not just the corridors of Parliament, but what actually takes place in the walls and the corridors of Parliament. And there's a lot of potential here, not yet exploited. Finally, the need for us to understand that the space we are occupying is fast shrinking. The space we are occupying is an envy to the larger-than-life ruling military party. And therefore, if we are going to protect that space, we need not just to squeeze each other, but to support each other to stand in that space by protecting it, and also find ways of expanding the frontiers of that space to allow in more people that we can push back the regime. But that's only probable if we are able to understand that this is an endangered space, and therefore we have every reason to find mechanisms of working together to make sure that this space should not shrink in any way, but should be able to enlarge, sustain what we have, expand the riches that is available, because it is available, it is constrained. We must find a way of expanding it. That I think we can achieve, even if not fully, but we should be able to evolve a framework that will make it feasible in our time. We have barely 4 years to make a difference, not forgetting that the space we are occupying has been hitherto occupied by other people, probably better than us. But it is our time to make things better, and we cannot have an excuse whatsoever not to really bring the best out of us to ensure that our times are remembered as having made a difference, not only to the House of Parliament, but also having expanded the frontiers of our democracy and offered hope to our people.